Hey folks, welcome once again to yet another episode of SwillinGrog's Wonderful World of Beer. And yes, the world of beer is truly wonderful, although the beer scene has been quite uninspiring here in Australia of late. So what I have for you today comes all the way from the world's northernmost brewery in Norway. It's Isbjørn lager beer, which is 4.5% alcohol by volume, and it's imported into Australia by Pinnacle Drinks, aka Woolworths. So I've had these cans deep chilling in the SwillinGrog beer fridge for about a week or so now, and I felt compelled to give it a review. So I guess I'll crack open this 330ml can, which is nice and ice cold, and pour it into this tulip glass here and make an assessment of it as I do. Okay. You would think this is going to be really good with the Arctic water that it uses. Anyway, let's get a look at the appearance. Well, it's a slightly hazy, golden colour, moderately effervescent, just a little under a finger of bright white head. I probably could have poured it a little more aggressively. Anyhow, onto the aroma. Not much going on there. A faint smell of grain, perhaps. Yeah, but anyway, we've talked about the appearance, and we've talked about the aroma, so that could only mean it's time for the most important part of the review, the taste test. So cheers to you all. Let's dive in. All right, well, up front, there's a subtle hit of, bready malt there. It's very crisp and clean. No real hot bitterness to speak of. A relatively dry finish as well. The body's definitely on the light side though, but let's have another gulp. Alright, well, it's certainly holding that taste profile. The taste of this beer is very similar to kokanee and Quilmes, interestingly enough. It almost has a neutral sort of flavour to it. I mean, there's nothing offensive about it, but it just doesn't have, that boldness even a beer at 4.5% ABV, should have. I'm not, really too impressed with this, to be honest. I mean, it's not awful in any way. Like I said, it's an almost neutral flavour, but I was expecting a lot more from this, to be honest. And the price point is certainly, something that lets it down. About $53 for a case, which is quite obscene, really. I mean, just for a case of 330ml. Like cans at 4.5%. I mean, you could get like Tecate for $40, and yeah, it's a lot tastier. Yeah, well, although it be drinkable and you could certainly session it too, I'm not just overly impressed with it. It's just very average. Very underwhelming. Rightio, well, I guess I should have one last gulp of this and give it a score out of 10. Rightio, well, all in all, it's not altogether awful, but it's certainly far from being great. I'd probably give this one a 6.5 out of 10, folks. Yeah, So there you go, a 6.5. So not one I can really recommend, I'm afraid. Anyhow, I'm just going to kick back and enjoy the rest of this, and I'll see you all in the next review, I guess. Hopefully I'll have something more exciting for you, and for myself, of course. Alright, so until next time, fare thee well, all.